Welcome, welcome. So excited for you guys to be here for our clinical solutions. I'm Roseanne Owen, and I am so excited to do this product giveaway. So make sure you put your name in the comments. The product I'm giving away. And make sure you put your name in the comments and who invited you here, because I'm streaming into a couple groups. And so we have consultants, different consultants. So I might not be your consultant. But if you are here, I know you are a woman of your word, and you said you would hop on and watch this and give her credit. So thank you so much for doing that. So put that name in the chat. And the best way for us to see your comments and to do our points at the end is for you to go to streamyard.com/Facebook and give permission to StreamYard so that we can see your comments during this. I'm giving away 6 beautiful lip glosses. They're minis. They're perfect for your purse, perfect for travel, or if you have like little girls or little kids, or even teenagers, it's great for them to have a little gloss to put in their pocket. Or I know my little girls, I don't let them carry around, but when they want to wear a little lip gloss, this is what I put on them. So this is our 6 different lip gloss shades, and I'm going to share just a quick outline of how tonight's going to go. It's going to be pretty short, about 30, maybe 35 minutes. I'm going to share a little about myself, so I'm not a complete stranger, and then I'm going to share about these amazing products that I'm in love with, our clinical solutions to help reverse signs of aging, help fade wrinkles. I'm only showing 4 products in our clinical solutions line, so I'm keeping it simple and kind of talking about how to use the products as well. Mary Kay, we're huge about education so that you learn before you purchase. And there's no need to purchase tonight. Everyone who comments is going to be entered into a drawing for the lip glosses. And at the very end, I'll do that here actually on the big screen. If you decide to purchase something, you can write sold in the comments, and I'll share the prices on the product. And then your consultant, you'll purchase that directly through your consultant. And everyone who purchases something is going to get a gift with purchase, and I'm going to spin an extra spinning wheel and see what the gift with purchase is tonight when you say sold. So welcome, Lois. Oh, I love you, Lois. Thanks so much for supporting Jennifer and being on here. We absolutely love her. She was our queen of faces this, I think it was queen of faces this last week. And so it was so fun to celebrate her. Love that girl. Okay, so I'm Roseanne. I've been a part of Mary Kay for 13 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I got my degree in piano pedagogy, and I was teaching piano in the afternoons, finding a lot of joy in that. But in the mornings, I was really bored. I was done with college, so I had, have any homework or classes. And so it's like, I need to find a part-time job to work in the morning when I'm not working my other job. And we were struggling with infertility at that same time. So I really was kind of in a dark, negative place, and I needed to focus on more positive things. And so someone referred me to a Mary Kay facial. I enjoyed the product, and the facial was amazing. My face had never felt so soft. And I couldn't see myself joining Mary Kay because I'm naturally more introverted, not huge into makeup. Didn't want to sell anything. There's just a lot of reasons I'm like, this is not for me. In fact, the girl who facialed me also didn't think this is for me either. And Lois, you know her, it's Cheryl Lynn. But for some just God reason, she handed me a DVD about Mary Kay as I was leaving her house after that facial. Went home and watched it and was blown away about this company, their values, the flexibility. There's no sales quotas. I love that we all make the same discount, whether someone joins just for their own use or if someone's working as a business. We all get 50% off, so there's no levels of discounts. And I love the hope that it provided, because up to that point, we had just lived month to month, paycheck to paycheck, without setting aside any money for savings. And I wanted to stop that. I wanted to start saving income for emergencies, to plan for the future. And Mary Kay provides that hope and that ability to be able to do that each month. And I also love to pay for travel, so there's another reason. But anyway, so make sure you put your name in the chat. Thank you, Lois, for already doing that. I'm going to go right into the products right now. I have a slideshow I'm going to show. And this is our Mary Kay Clinical Solutions. It is our newest dermocosmetic line. That's a big word. Dermocosmetic line of skincare and beauty. And just to give a little definition between that big word, dermocosmetics is products found in the intersection of cosmetic beauty and skin health. So it's similar to products you'd find in a dermatologist's office or med spa. And trivia question for you. You can type it in the chat if you want. I believe we've all heard about the word retinol, but some of us maybe don't know exactly the definition. So what is retinol? I'll give you the answer. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A, and it's considered the gold standard in skincare ingredients by dermatologists for both preventing and reversing the visible signs of aging. Topical I cannot talk tonight. Topical application of retinol can help improve the skin's structural integrity by supporting natural production of collagen and elastin, along with improved cell turnover. And it's interesting, but it's one of the most effective retinoids you can use without a doctor's prescription, and it's always applied at nighttime, which I'm going to go into those details. So I am just talking about these two first, and I'll kind of show what they actually look like in my hands. They're good size bottles. This is 1 fluid ounce. This is 2.5 fluid ounce. And there's 2 of them. So this is a retinol. It's a set. The retinol 0.5 and the calming milk are to be used together, especially when you're just starting to use retinol. Our dermatologists, I love that they designed this retinization process to help first-time users of pure retinol. This is a set is $20. Just wanted to share that up front. And I mapped out from using it from week 1 to when I finished using the entire product, how long it took. It took 9 months for the first step, the retinol. And I got the facial calming milk to last a full year, maybe even longer. It's a much bigger bottle. And this retinization process is you're using these 2 mixed for some parts. And I'll show you on the next slide. So Mary Kay, when you order this from your beauty consultant, you get this retinization tracker. We are the only company, as far as I am aware, that we have when you're starting retinol to ease you into it. And one little helpful step is this is not, and before I even I should have shared this at the beginning. This is just a supplement to help your skincare. If you're not using a good skincare routine, I would start there first. You can just stop watching the video or you can watch it and just remember this doesn't help unless you're already using a skincare line. And Mary Kay's dermatologist designed this to work really well with our skincare lines, whether you're using Time-Wise Repair or Time-Wise 3D. Those are usually the customers that get to use this because they're interested in the anti-aging. Those are our 2 anti-aging lines. It is not recommended for customers who use our Clear Proof. And girls as early in their 20s can start using retinol. It's good to actually start then because you're going to keep your skin looking more youthful longer. So just a side note, this is to supplement and improve your skincare and give your skincare even better results. It's not to replace a skincare. And so this retinization tracker comes when you purchase the set. Week 1 and week 2, you're only using it once a week. I picked Sunday as my day to use the retinol. And so on the first Sunday, I put the retinol, just 1 pump of the retinol product with 1 or 2 pumps of the facial calming milk and mix them together. So the first time you mix them, you dilute the retinol to help your skin to adjust if people have sensitive skin. You also, when you're using this product, you cleanse your face first. So you have it, this is applied on a clean face, and it's good to wait about 5 minutes after you cleanse your face to apply this. So during that 5 minutes, I brush my teeth, I floss, and by that time it's about 5 minutes and I'm ready to put on my retinol. And same with week 2, only 1 time that week, and you are mixing them together. The 3rd and 4th week, you're still just doing it once a week. So I kept my Sundays, my usual day, but then you're using the products separately. So you wash your face, wait 5 minutes, then you put on the retinol, then you mix, you don't mix it. Sorry, I dropped something. Then you don't mix, you just use the retinol, put it all over your face, and then you add the calming milk and put that on top. So you're using them in layers. Weeks 5 and 6, you're using it twice a week with them separate, back to back. And week 7 and 8, you can use it 3 to 5 times per week and separate. And then going forward, you can just keep that 3 to 5 times a week per schedule. on there. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I think this is a very helpful slide to know what not to use when you're starting the retinization process. So I had to really cut back on, I use a lot of skincare supplements. So I just focused on mostly just my regular skincare line. And then I had to stop using all my exfoliators, my microderm, my facial pill, the exfoliating powder. I still use the exfoliating tool. And I was just fine. So it's not really an exfoliator. It's more of like just a deeper clean. So anyway, so I was a little rebel on that one, but I did keep using my exfoliator or my Skin Vigorate brush. I did stop using vitamin C, which is really hard because I love, love, love vitamin C. So you want to stop using any high concentrations of vitamin C just during the 8 weeks as you're doing the retinization process. Stop using any acne treatments, and like our Clear Proof and the hydrogel eye patches. So that is a little about those. I'm going to just show a couple other things, and then I'll pull back the screen and show some products. So I put this together to really help women if you're starting it, because I felt a little overwhelmed when I was starting this. And I am like hardcore in my skincare routine. I love, love, love washing my face, that skincare. I don't know. I want to be that good example to my customers. So, but I put this together to help myself. Make sure you wait 5 minutes after washing, wear SPF 30, only use one pump. Like using more of it is not going to help like reverse your wrinkles faster. In fact, it can maybe even make your skin more sensitive or cause irritation. Avoid the eye area. Avoid using exfoliators and vitamin C. And if it's helpful to set an alarm to remember, like whatever day you start to use this product, you can set an alarm in your phone to help remember to use that. Results take time. Remember, it took maybe years and decades to get the wrinkles that you have. So be patient. It's not like going to magically disappear after, using it a few times or 8 weeks or even a few months. It does take time and to be consistent. Scale back if any discomfort. In fact, if there is any discomfort, let's say week 1 is pretty good. You mix them together, you use it once, it's great. Week 2 is great. You mix them together, the facial calming milk and the retinol. And then week 3, you do them separate. If that happens, then you scale back to week 2, do that again, and then try week 3. Another thing is you can use this facial calming milk throughout the day. So if you feel any irritation or sensitivity, this calming milk is so just nutrient rich for the skin and to calm and soothe it. So that's maybe another reason why it's like double the size of the retinol. And I only had to use that a couple times during the day, but I just applied it right on top of my makeup if I felt any irritation. So that was helpful. One thing I did do, because my neck is aging faster than my face, and it's actually, my neck is looking pretty good considering what it looked like a few years ago, but I've been really working on it. I tested a small amount of the retinol on my neck. So the first week I did it completely on my face, and then I did a small area here just to see how my neck would do because I have sensitive skin. It didn't have any reaction, no issues. So then the next week I did it on my face and my neck. In that case, I do 1 pump on my face, 1 pump on my neck, because I found 1 pump total wasn't covering my face and my neck. So that is, we have a comment. I need to read these. Yes. What did you say to start with first before the retinol? A cleanser. Yeah. So you want to make sure you cleanse your face first so that you're applying this on clean skin. Thank you so much, Lois. This page also shows that you want to discontinue 1 week prior to any medical procedures, maybe if you're having general anesthesia or laser hair removal, chemical pills, any of that. So like if you have that on your calendar, then you'd mark out the week before, like reminder, no retinol. You also want to discontinue it 3 days before face waxing. So keep that in mind. That's probably the hardest one but for me to remember. And then it's nighttime only. And then I wanted to show some fun before and after pictures. So you can see, I don't know the lady on the left, but I love how not only this product can help with reversing like fine lines and wrinkles, but how her complexion so much more even. The lady in the middle is one of my friends named Carrie. She lives in Salt Lake, Utah, and she is probably, I don't know how old she is actually. But in Mary Kay, we all look fairly young, so I don't know. I'm like, she's probably a few years older than me, but she's probably not because I think of her kids' ages. But you can see after this is just her 8-week retinization process where she's not even like using the products, like, how they're designed, but just to get her skin used to it. So you can see less fine lines and wrinkles, more even complexion after those 8 weeks. And then the picture on the right is my friend Pam. And you can see, she didn't want to do non-makeup pictures, so she's wearing makeup in hers. But I love the improvement on her neck and just like overall on her face. I feel like it's just a little more like smoothed out. So, and that was after 3 months. Man, I cannot read that small. So I think that's what it says, but I could be wrong. So, and the last thing I want to show is actually a couple more things I want to show. This is what I just talked about, the retinol 0.5 on the left, and then right next to it, the Calm Restore Facial Milk. And it's best for those who want to prevent and reverse the signs of aging. And then it talks about the key ingredients and then the key benefits. And on the facial calming milk, this is really to help in the retinization process. Once you've got the retinization process down and you're not experiencing any, since your skin's not sensitive, that's a product maybe you could get. You don't have to reorder, and you can just, when you're ready to reorder, just reorder the retinol 0.5. And then I'm going to show these 2 cute products on the right. There's the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions C plus I can really not talk tonight. Resveratrol line reducer, and then the Clinical Solutions hyaluronic acid plus ceramide hydrator. And these just came out in January. I love them. I have dry skin, and which also wrinkles faster. But so if you are wanting to really target wrinkles, this vitamin C plus resveratrol line reducer is amazing. It comes in a dropper form. So you can see right there. And then you just do a few drops in your hand, and then you apply it all over your face. This is something you would do after. So I wouldn't start using both this and this. Like, I would either pick what you want. This set is 120. Like I said, it lasts a long time, like 9 months. Plus I got the facial calming milk to last even longer. These are $38 each. One of them is targeting wrinkles. The other one's helping if you have dry skin and hydrating the skin. And I've seen a huge improvement because I started using this last January. I got them about a month early to demo before they launched. And it's January, it's dry, and I live in a dry place. And so I love the hydration that the HA ceramide plus hydrator provides. When you're using these, I've always used them together. You could, if you don't have dry skin, you wouldn't need the hydrator one. I would just still focus on the line reducer. Or if you don't really have fine lines and wrinkles, you're not quite ready to like be proactive on that, and you have dry skin, you could just use that. But I use both. You want to use them in order of like the alphabet. So vitamin C first before the hyaluronic acid, which starts with letter H. So one little trick I did, and I'm going to show you, hopefully you'll be able to see it. If you see on this tip, I painted some nail polish. Sorry, it's hard to hold the camera so you can see it, but because there's kind of a glare there. Because, they are slightly different colored on the font. One's purple, one's blue, but you probably can't even see it on the camera. And anyway, at nighttime, and I do this morning and night, I'm able to grab the one with the nail polish on top. That helps me remember vitamin C plus resveratrol. It says 6 drops on it. 6 to 8 drops is way too much for me. And when I used 6 to 8 drops, it lasted, this one lasted a month and this one lasted 2 weeks. So I like my products to last a little longer than that. So I cut it back to about 3 drops, and I found that still plenty of product for my face and my neck. So I can get it to last, this now lasts 2 months, and this one lasts a whole month. So I get them at cost though. So it's great to be a consultant if you're looking into stuff like that to get your 50% off. Okay, so we're going to be wrapping up here. These are $38 each, and we have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you get something and you're like, this is not providing the results I want, remember, results do take time, so you got to give it 2 to 3 months. But if you're feeling, and if anything happens at the beginning and you're like, this is not my correct formula, like I'm allergic or something to it, we refund your money, trade it for something else. Mary Kay is really, really good about that. It doesn't come out of your consultant's pocket. But if you're trying it and it's like nothing's bad happening, but you're not seeing results yet, I definitely recommend sticking with it for 3 months, 4 months. Take before and after pictures. And I'm going to quickly just spin a wheel. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these 4 products from your consultant, like I said, these are the ones on the left are a set for $120 and the other ones are $38. I'm going to spin a wheel right now and we're going to see what the gift with purchase is. And so you can let your consultant know when you purchase this. Hey, I'm getting clinical solutions. I was on the Tuesday night class, and because I was on there and I purchased something, I'm going to get a mini eye makeup remover. Well, yay. Awesome. Yeah, so you want to let her know that if you're purchasing something, make sure you write that down. Mini eye makeup remover is your gift. And then I'm going to do one other kind of way to give you some free product. And then we're going to do our final drawing. So make sure if you're watching, you type your name in, even if you're a consultant. I'd love to know that you're watching. But definitely if you're a guest, make sure your name's in here so I can get you in the final drawing. And as we wrap up, I'm going to share one of the greatest ways to compliment your consultant and really help her out with her goals as she's working. Hey, Debbie, thanks for watching, girl. Love you so much. It's so fun to see you earlier today. I love your smile. So to help your consultant out, thinking of friends and family to refer to her, women who are the hardest working women you know, or someone who just maybe is going through transitions in their life, or the happiest woman you know. So I'm going to pull this up here and I'm going to play some music and give you guys about 2 minutes or so. Welcome, Stephanie. Let us know your last name or who invited you, or it might be Stephanie Shirtliff maybe. But put your name on there so we know who you are. And when you thought this whole thing, or if you just give her 12 referrals, don't put them in the chat. Just directly send it to your consultant. When you fill out the whole thing, you get a full-size makeup item of your choice. So that can be a mascara, a lip gloss, a lip liner, whatever is your favorite makeup item. You get that as a gift. And that is a huge compliment to her as she is working her business. She really relies on referrals and leads. And I was a referral 13 years ago, and I'm so grateful that my dear friend Alyssa referred me to a facial. So I'm going to turn on some music, give you guys about 3 minutes as I'm doing this. I'm going to be getting your name in the drawing, and thank you much. So I'm going to try some I'm just going to play some music from my phone. Last time I played background music on this and it really slowed down the video. So I'm just going to be like a little safe before I do that. Give you about 2 minutes. And if you have any questions, you can type in the chat.
You can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, and walk across the water. You feel defeated, falling on your knees and looking up for some hope tonight. You try to stand up, but you throw your hands up like you no longer have the strength to fight. 'Cause you've seen too many sunsets, too many days ending in the darkest night. But on your own, you'll never know, If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe. They say that all you need is faith, but it's almost like you lost your way. Took a few wrong turns, took a few breaks. Falling behind now, looking for grace. Got you fun, lift you up, yeah. Make right all the things you've done. 'Cause on your own, you'll never know, If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. I believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe, if you believe, can do anything. You can do anything if you believe. If you believe, you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe.
Okay. Hey, thanks so much for playing the referral game and going through your phone, thinking about people you'd like to refer. I want to answer a couple other questions. Lois asks, did you say not to use the eye patches? I think that's what you're talking about with the pads. Yes, just during the 8 weeks, that was the hardest one for me, but I was a really good student and I didn't use my eye patches. I think there's something with the vitamin C that they just want you to keep your skincare routine super simple while you're introducing this. And so, yeah, don't use eye patches just for the first 8 weeks. Then you can go back to using everything normal. And no, I've never heard of anyone having an allergic reaction to the products. All my customers that have used it have had no issues. Some of them have used retinol in the past. Some of them, this was their first time. Some of them have sensitive skin and some of them don't. So anyway, so I have not, at least as far as I know, they have not told me, but I always encourage my customers to let me know if there's something that's not working for them, because they're pretty good about that. So I haven't heard. And if you have super sensitive skin, Lois, I would really recommend starting with a small area, like maybe right behind your ear, where, if you had an allergic reaction, it's not going to be like all over your face. So I would definitely start with a small area first, see how your skin does. And then you can like increase that, the next week or whatever. So it might just take a little slower process to get through the retinization process, but everyone knows their skin the best. So you got to do what's the best for your skin. So as we wrap up, I'm going to do our drawing. And I saw that was Stephanie Shirtlift that was watching. So I'm going to just make sure if it wasn't a different Stephanie. So we are going to pull this up and here we go. I wonder who's going to win. I appreciate you, Lois, so much. My kids are coming bursting into the room. So my Josie loves to do the drawings. Josie, we're doing a drawing. Yay! It's Lois. Cool. And you're going to show Lois what she's getting? She's getting lip glosses. Say, here you go, Lois.
There you go, Lois.
Yay. So I'll be getting that to you in the mail. You are a lucky girl. Appreciate your support with Jennifer. And I'm sure you've tried this, Lois, but if you haven't tried this, or if you're someone who else is watching this recording, if you haven't tried our face scan analyzer or skin analyzer app, it is amazing. And text your consultant if you haven't tried that, and she'll send you the link for the skin analyzer. And also, I wanted to share our best kept secret. I just have 2 other slides to show. We'll wrap up. So our best kept secret, hang on, adding the wrong slide here, is, well, here's our dills. This is not our best kept secret. This is our dills. So the clinical solutions with the retinol and the calming milk is 120. That's the Give Your Face a Lift set. You can get multiple sets on here. That counts as 2 sets. The Princess on the left side, you can pick up to anything worth up to $250 and just pay $199. So the Clinical Solutions counts as 2 sets, and maybe if you wanted, the Miracle Set 3D for 2 sets or something, or a Naturally line for 2 sets. So basically, you can pick anything up to $250 and just pay $199. You get your gift with purchase of a travel roll-up bag or satin hand set, and it comes in different fragrance, like there's fragrance free, and then there's different fragrances. So you can see what your consultant has on hand. The Queen, you can pick any 6 sets on the page or anything worth up to $350 and just pay $299. And the Cadillac, you can pay pick any 8 sets on the page or anything worth up to $450 and just pay $399. So those are those deals. And our best kept secret is on this last page, which is our starter kit. And I realize Mary Kay is not for everyone. Sorry, I got a 3-year-old trying to climb back on my lap. So the starter kit is not for everyone, but I love to share what it entails and the women I've seen get the starter kit. So I've seen women who are wanting a side hustle. That's me, and Debbie, and Jennifer, like and Stephanie. We want the side hustle. We also love getting 50% off our products, but we're really excited about pampering and uplifting other women and working towards goals for our family. And then I've also seen women just join because they want their own 50% off. Whatever reason the women are joining, they can either join for $30 or $130. With the $30, they get a website for an entire year and the ability to process credit cards or debit cards as customers are buying product from them. Sorry, she's poking a pencil on the table. You can probably hear that. The full starter kit gives you all the same benefits of the eStart Plus. Do you want to go to your desk? Do you want to go to your desk and Claire? Perfect. Plus, it gives you $400 of full-size products. So the Time Wise 3D skincare line, also for both normal to dry skin and combination to oily, satin hand set, eye makeup remover, ultimate mascara, CC cream foundations in every shade, all the stuff. So that's everything in that. And then there's a sample pack add-on that's $45 that gives you samples to be able to facial and pamper others. They're easy, just pop in the mail. So oh yeah, you are welcome, Lois. Yeah, she loves. She would have walked in a little earlier. I would have let her click the wheel because she finds that to be rather fun, as you can imagine. So anyway, I'll get this popped into the mail. And if you are watching the recording, thank you for watching this for your consultant. Text her and let her know that you did so that she gets credit. And maybe she has a little kitty for you as well. So thank you so much and have a wonderful night. See ya.